Well met, my friends, but dare you stay to learn what fate Finn meets today? He's down below in level 2, where monsters lurk, and not a few. He has a spell to make things slow, and one to save him from a foe. Let's hope he finds an elven stone, or Velda's sure to rant and moan. Will Irish luck too soon be gone? We find out now. The quest is on.
I think there's a kind of roof made out of a spider's web hanging above your head.
Is there?
Yes, look at that.
I can see it.
Do you think we should leave then?
No, we need to look at the table first. Sidestep left, Finn. Keep going until I say stop.
I can see the table now.
Tell us what's on there.
Yes, tell us what's on there.
Well, there's a big green stone, a small glove, and a fairly large key.
That green stone must be the one the elf was after, I suppose.
I'd better take that then.
Yes, and what else shall we take?
Are there any markings or anything on the glove, Finn?
No, there's nothing.
I think the key.
Yeah, maybe.
Giant tarantula has just crawled onto the web.
Heaven help us.
I think Finn's overstayed his welcome here, team. Magic cannot help you this time, for this is Ariadne, great-grandmother of Arachne. Once she catches you, there's no escape.
She's blocked one of the doors with a giant web, Finn.
Get him out.
Okay, Finn, start sidestepping left again.
Wait a minute. What did you pick up from the table, Finn?
The emerald and the key.
Oh, okay then.
Go on, Finn. Sidestep left.
She's covered the metal door as well.
Quickly, Finn, stop there and walk forward. Okay, now turn 90 degrees to your right.
And run forward, quickly.
Where am I?
Well, it's a sort of corridor, and there's a door opposite you with, like, a talisman symbol above it, but there's this sort of thing.
Pendulum.
Yes, a pendulum, and it keeps swinging across your path.
Keep very still until we tell you to move.
Okay.
Best not to ask for whom the bell tolls here, team. I don't think you want to know the answer. I must say, I hadn't really expected Finn to swing by this particular corridor at this point in the proceedings, and I rather fancy that someone has been playing around with the heavy obstacle that blocks his path. That is to say, it wasn't swinging quite that fast the last time I saw it. Unless Finn is part grasshopper, you may need magic here, I think.
Part grasshopper?
What spell shall we use? Slow?
I don't know. We want Finn to be faster, not slower.
Maybe the spell will work against the pendulum. You know, slow it down.
Yes, perhaps. What's the other spell? Retreat? That doesn't sound any more helpful, really, does it?
Come on, team, you're wasting life force like it's going out of fashion.
Okay, Shannon, cast slow then.
Spell casting. S-L-O-W.
There, that's better. But I must warn you, team, you've still got to be quick.
Run forward when we say.
Go now.
Go on, Finn.
Where am I?
You're in a room with walls made out of big logs. The floor looks like it's got something yellow all over it.
It's sand.
And there's all patches of blood everywhere.
Like a gladiator arena?
Not really. Anyway, there are these two doors in front of you. There is a large golden keyhole blocking the right-hand door, but the left one is open.
Shall we open the right-hand door with the key?
I guess so. Okay, Finn, walk.
Beware, team. It seems that Mogdred has decided to make his presence felt.
Finn, there's some kind of floating sword.
It's coming right for him.
Should we just get him to run through the left door as fast as he can?
What should be the point of the key then?
Ooh, life force damage.
I think we should get him out of the way.
So step left, Finn, quickly.
Oh my god, it's sticking to him like glue.
Life Force warning, team. You have just seconds to get rid of that thing.
Shall I cast the other spell?
Oh, yes?
Spell casting. RETREAT.
Has it gone now?
Yeah,
And it's taken the lion's share of your life force with it, I'm afraid. So you'd better get moving as quickly as you can.
Sorry to step right, Finn. Again. Have you got the key ready?
Hang on a second. Yes, I'm holding it up.
walk forward then.
Shall I keep going forward?
Yes.
Where am I?
You're in a big cave with 2 stalactites hanging down. There's an opening in front of you where we can see the night sky, and I think there's something on the floor just to your left.
Turn 45 degrees left, Finn, and walk forward.
Can you see it?
Yes, it's a bread roll.
Put it in your knapsack.
Just in time, I suspect. Another second or two in the company of that sword, and Finn would have been finished by now.
Jesus, what was that?
Just some bats flying past.
You'd best avoid their fangs, Finn, for the bats in this particular belfry are extremely poisonous.
Shall I duck down, Steph?
No, don't bother, Finn. Now, there's a patch of light coming from the left, I think, so that must be the way out. Just walk in a straight line, about 4 steps.
Stop there. Turn 90 degrees to your left then.
And go forward.
Where am I now?
You're in another cave, but it's all enclosed this time, and that elf is standing a few feet away from you.
She's called Velda.
I know that.
I think she's just seen you, Finn. She's drawn a dagger and she's pointing it at you.
Ah, Finn, there you are. We meet again, just as I promised. You do remember, I hope, that you made a promise to me?
Yes, I remember.
And I hope you also remember that breaking a promise to an elf would be an extremely unwise thing to do. I did mention it earlier.
Yes, I remember that too. And I've got your stone here.
Ah, so you have. I knew I could trust you, Finn. I have always prided myself on being an impeccable judge of character.
She's putting the dagger away now, Finn, and she's coming up to you.
If you would be so kind.
Shall I hand it over to her?
Yes, go on.
Thank you, Finn. I must admit, you have almost restored my faith in the human race. Almost. Still, whether or not you are truly typical of your kind, I owe you a debt of gratitude, and I intend to repay it immediately. Come, we shall journey together.
I think she's about to take you by the shoulder, Finn.
You're right, she just has.
I wouldn't drop your guard completely, team. Elves may be almost fanatical about other people keeping their promises, but they have been known to back out of bargains of their own with very little warning.
I don't know how you can doubt me so, Treguard, after everything we've been through together in the past.
My apologies, Velda. Please feel free to prove me wrong.
Indeed I shall. Come on then, Finn. This way.
She's guiding you out of the cave, Finn.
Just keep going with her.
Okay. Where are we?
You're in a cave. Again. I can't see anything in there, so just keep going with Velda.
This place is always crawling with those accursed little darklings. Bah! They're coming up behind us. Don't worry, Finn. You're safe enough with me.
She's taking you right across the cave. I guess there's another exit that we can't see.
I should like to teach those cave skulkers a lesson they wouldn't soon forget. But no, your quest is more important for now, Finn. We're nearly at the end of this level. Come on.
Where are we now?
It looks like you're at the entrance to a mine. There's a rail track with a cart on it, and that's about all we can see.
Ah, interesting. This is a sight I had not expected to see, team. This mine shaft was once used fairly frequently as a direct route from level 2 to level 3, but it's been out of commission for years. However, if the shaft is still there, then perhaps the portal is too. Still, the age-old problem of access remains, for a weak force field guards the mining tunnel, and none may pass through it on foot. Your only hope is to travel by rail. If you can find a way to start, that is.
Stars and moon. This is a surprise. I thought they'd stuffed up this old tunnel ages ago. Perhaps I'll never really get used to this dungeon, the way it changes all the time.
Do you think if Finn got in the cart, Velda would push it down the mine?
She doesn't really look like she's built for that sort of thing.
Still, I can't see anything else to try, so I suppose you'd better ask Finn.
Velda, could you push me down the mine shaft, do you think? If I get in the cart, I mean.
I was afraid you would ask me that. Well, normally I would not dream of exerting myself physically in such a crude manner, but I did say I would repay the debt I owe you, and this does appear to be your only way out. Come on along, then.
She wants you to take her hand, I think, Finn.
Now she's taking you to the cart.
I suggest you use these boxes to help you climb in. That's right. Are you quite comfortable?
Yes, thank you. There's some lovely sacking here.
Excellent. Now you do realise, don't you, Finn, that I am about to repay my debt to you in full? After this, we are even. Once you're away from this level, you're on your own.
Yes, I understand, and I'm very grateful for your help.
Farewell, then, my human friend, and good luck.
She's pushing the cart now, Finn, and
you're entering the mine shaft.
Hold on tight and keep your head down, Finn. Now, team, don't forget to tell him what's going on, otherwise he'll miss half the fun.
You're travelling through what looks like a gold mine, passing all these flaming torches and lumps of gold and things.
it looks like brilliant fun.
I'm starting to feel a bit sick as it goes.
See if you can hold it in. It can't be much further.
Yes, brace yourself for a crash, Finn. The end of the tunnel's coming up and the cart just won't slow down.
Where am I?
You're in a kind of purple room with 2 doors and lots of roots and things growing through the walls. And you're lying on the floor next to the minecart, which is on its side.
Yes, I know I'm on the floor, Steph.
Are you all right, Finn?
Well, I think so.
Thank goodness for that. Why don't you take a few moments to gather your composure while I tell you what I can about this level. Cavern wights can be found here, as well as goblins and even hobgoblins. However, you won't find any human life, guards and such like, although I suppose that's not much consolation really, is it? Anyway, your first priority must be to protect your life force, which is starting to run low. As you can see, a sprig of energy is here, but you really mustn't let Finn linger.
Do we need to take him to that green plant thing?
Yes, I think so. Turn 180 degrees, Finn, and start walking forward.
Not in the cart.
Okay, stop there and turn slightly to your left. Now forward.
So, your first problem on this level isn't a problem anymore, but I can assure you that it won't be your last. There, what did I tell you? Hurry away, Finn, these creatures are harmful.
So step twice to your right, Finn. Good, now walk forward.
Where am I?
You're on a very thin ledge, Finn, so keep completely still until we tell you to move.
I will do.
That's really narrow. I think you'd better direct him, Steph.
Yes, I think so too. Okay, Finn.
There's this big face looking at you now, Finn.
Welcome, Finn. I have been observing your progress with extreme interest. You may have been lucky enough to survive this far, but now you are doomed to failure. I, Mogdred, am your only hope to reap the rewards of success. Agree to serve me, and you will be a hero. Spurn me, and you will certainly meet a horrible demise. Well, will you serve me?
What should we do?
Staff, tell me what to say.
Well, I don't know, do I?
This is a decision you must take, team. Will you serve Mogdred? The choice is yours, of course.
Doesn't sound like a very good idea to me.
I think we should say no.
Shall I say no, Staff?
I don't know. What if he starts killing us or something?
We can't agree to serve the evil guy.
Yes. Isn't our quest supposed to be for truth and justice, as well as the talisman, I mean?
Alright then, say no, Finn.
No.
Very well. I would so much rather have had you as my ally, Finn, than my enemy, but have it your way.
Danger, team. That's a life force threat.
What are we going to do?
Get him moving.
Yes, guide him to the door as quickly as you can.
Walk forward slowly, Finn. No, a bit quicker. Now stop and turn ever so slightly left.
A tiny bit more.
Good, now walk forward.
Stop! You nearly went over the edge there, Finn.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, now turn about 45 degrees right. Walk forward. Stop. Turn left slightly. Walk forward. Stop.
Turn right a tiny bit, Finn. There, I think it's in line with the door.
The sword's gonna touch him. Look.
Quickly, Finn, run forward.
Where am I?
You're a giant chessboard kind of thing, but there's this huge pit in the middle of it. There are 2 doors on either side of the pit. One on the back wall and one on the left.
Arise, Car, my old friend. Arise now and serve your master.
A giant cobra started coming out of the pit.
I think it's looking at you, Finn.
There are too many snakes in this dungeon. We don't have any at all back home, and that's the way I like it.
Well, I wouldn't let him stop too long, team.
Should we just leave?
Okay, Finn, start sidestepping to your left. Keep going.
What's the snake doing now?
Nothing. It's just swaying about a bit.
Walk forward now. Stop. Sidestep to your...
Are you sure we should take him through the left one?
Maybe we should go to the door at the back.
They're both well on the left of the room, though, aren't they?
Yeah, but maybe we should take the one that's further right anyway. Just to be sure.
Hurry, team. Choose an exit and use it now.
Alright, Finn, walk forward a bit more. Sidestep right. Once more. And forward.
Where am I?
You're at the top of a small flight of stairs in the top right corner of a big blue room. Next to you on the back wall there are 3 other doors. There's one with a symbol of a chalice above it, one with some writing, and then another one up some more stairs. And there's a table in the room with some objects on it.
Come down the steps, Finn. Turn slightly to your left and then walk forward until you can see the table.
Tell us what's on there when you can.
Okay. Well, there's a scroll, a horn, 2 bags. One of them says stink, and the other one says gold. There's also a talisman.
Oh my god, it must be the talisman. The one we're supposed to be questing for, I mean.
It can't be.
Try picking it up, Finn, and see what happens.
Pick up the talisman?
Yes!
Emergency critical life force drain. You are carrying a destructor, Finn.
Drop it quickly.
Okay, I guess it wasn't the talisman then.
Well, I'm not going to be taking this.
So what does that leave us with? The bag of gold, the stink bag, and the horn.
Get him to read the scroll first.
Oh yeah, do that, Finn.
It says opposite.
Opposite. So we presume that's a spell.
It doesn't tell us what to take though. So there's the horn and the 2 bags.
Well, I think we'll need the horn, so take that, Finn.
All right, Steph, I will do.
So is a bag of gold or a bag of stink?
The gold would be more useful, wouldn't it?
I suppose so. Why would anyone want a stinky old bag?
Shall I take the gold then?
Yeah.
Go on, take the gold.
Hurry on your way now, team. You'll need to make full use of your remaining life force.
Which door are we going to take?
Do you think we're supposed to go up the other steps?
The only way ahead is downwards, team.
Okay, I guess not then.
So it's the door with the chalice or the door with the writing? What does it say?
Looks like Nilrim.
What's that supposed to mean?
Maybe it's an anagram.
It's Merlin backwards.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is. Maybe we should go through that one then, as it's an anagram of Merlin. We might meet Merlin on the other side.
Yeah, and our quest isn't for the chalice, is it? So we've got no reason to go through the chalice door.
But we have got a reason to go through Nilrim, so let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Even though it's Merlin backwards, that might mean, well, the opposite of Merlin, mightn't it?
Both the only clue we've got.
Yes, we'll have to go for it. Sidestep left, Finn, and walk forward.
Veer to the right if you can. That's right.
Carry on forward now, Finn.
Yes, carry on forward.
Where am I?
You're in a grey room and you're standing in front of a big wall. I can't see a way past it.
There's some writing on the wall. Jericho 6, it says.
Oh, how tiresome of somebody to plonk this decidedly biblical obstacle in your way, team. No need to panic, though. Finn is carrying Joshua's fabled horn, and it should be obvious what he needs to do with it.
Shall I blow the horn?
I guess so.
Has the wall gone now?
Yes, and we can see the rest of the room beyond. There is a very tall, very narrow door in the back wall, and a table diagonally to your right, and that's about all.
There's a big yellow M sort of floating on the table.
M for Merlin, just like we thought. Okay, Finn, turn 45 degrees right and walk forward.
I can see the table now, but I can't see the M.
Just put one hand down on the table and you'll touch it.
That's not Merlin.
Ha 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 ha! So, we meet at last, Finn. You have done passably well, yes, I freely admit that. But I really cannot allow your pitiful little adventure to continue any longer. As you have refused to serve me, I shall just have to extinguish your flame in person. Prepare to receive the doom of Mogdred.
Hurry, team, you must take action now.
Jesus, what have we got?
He won't want the gold, will he?
Spellcasting. OPPOSITE.
Oh, he's turned into Merlin.
Of course he has. They're opposites.
Thank the Lord for that. Aha! Finn! Well done indeed. I say, you look in a poor way. Spellcasting. E. N. E. R. G. Y. There, that's better. Well, Finn, you may have been clever enough to put an end to the sinister plans of my alter ego, for the moment anyway, but there are still many dangers you must face on this level, I'm afraid. Normally I'd be tempted to say that you stand as good a chance of success as any to have reached this point before, but perhaps, in this case, that would not be quite true. As a reward for your progress, I give you one single spell. It is the spell Flame. Step bravely and swiftly now, Finn. Farewell!
Don't cast that spell without asking first, will you, Shannon?
Well, I might, if you two start differing again.
Come on, team, onwards!
Sidestep left, Finn. Once more. Now walk forward in a straight line.
Where am I?
You're in a bluish sort of cave thing, and there are these 4 little creatures sort of shuffling about in front of you.
They're wombles.
They're not wombles, Shannon.
I can assure you, team, that these cave dwellers are certainly not wombles. Cavern wights are blind and deaf, but they have a highly developed sense of smell. They use it to sniff out fresh meat, and their touch is quite deadly, I'm afraid. Unfortunately for you, Finn is just the type of fleshy morsel that always gets the wights' nasty little mouths watering. And as you can see, they are already homing in on his scent. If only you could mask it with a stronger smell. But of course, you haven't one. Ooh, nasty. Oh, team, if only you'd taken the stink bag. Then you could have distracted the wights and made your escape. I can't imagine what possessed you to pick up that useless bag of gold. I told you there were no guards to bribe on level 3, didn't I? Still, you've done awfully well, and your performance deserves more than dismissal. Spellcasting. UNITE. Farewell then, Finn, Shannon, Stephanie, and Damien. As you manage to find your way here from Wicklow, I'm sure you'll be able to find your way back again. Good luck to you. Passive ones, I'm sorry to say that you must wait now while the dungeon reforms itself and prepares for new adventures. When will the challenge come? Who knows? Just remember, when the fire burns, the Knightmare returns.